I went from being active to an activist, to standing with my people like a nationalist, to investing in these projects like a capitalist. Knowing every step I took became hazardous. I broke bread with savages, taught them to be humble with different ways to hustle and make more than what you averaging. Start a couple businesses, stay away from habits. If you can lock these steps down, you'll never have to trap again. Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Stocks B, and I'm back with another reaction video. And man, it's being reported by Fox 5 New York that Brooklyn McDonald's bans teens under 20 without an adult. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out this video and see what they gotta say. But if this is your first time checking out my channel, hearing that name or seeing my content anywhere online, please make sure you smash that like button, hit the share just to say you care, and that subscribe button, you can go and tuck that in your pocket, take it with you. That's free, don't cost a thing to hit it. Forget it. A little bit later I'll be in your notification with some more information. It's that simple, guys. Welcome to the community. I am glad to have you here. Now let's go ahead and check out this content, hear what they got to say about banning teens under 20 without an adult at McDonald's.
Many teens like to hang out after school, but now one McDonald's in Brooklyn is barring anyone under the age of 20 from entering their restaurant without an accompanying adult.
A sign went up on the door announcing the policy change last week, and as Fox Eye's Arthur Sheehan explains, it comes after several incidents at that location.
Most retailers look for ways to increase foot traffic, but the McDonald's at 2154 Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn is doing the opposite. As the sign on the door shows, anyone under 20 needs an ID or a parent to get in.
This sucks.
While some dislike the new door policy being enforced by a trio of security guards and backed up by NYPD officers outside, the reasoning is plain. McDonald's locations are all too often the scene of violent crimes, and both the victims and perpetrators can often be young. Those who patronize this location themselves have seen issues. What have you seen happening?
They jump the security guard, the Grubhub guy, fights, jumps.
They be like blocking the doorway, blocking the ATM machine.
Some point out the children need a place to congregate and after-school options. And locals tell Fox 5 a new recreation center should be opening soon. But NYPD stats show without it, they're...
Yeah, that's on Flatbush and Nostrand. I see the Popeyes right there, the Blink next door. And I could have sworn I seen, I believe it's CVS or Rite Aid at the beginning.
There have already been nearly 30 911 calls to this location in this young year, which is set to exceed the past 3 years, during which more than 100.
Yeah, that bus stop said Nostrand Avenue and Flatbush.
911 calls were made for this location every year. And with that, the new door policy has its fans.
I would suggest they keep up with the IDing people. Honestly, I feel like that's the best thing. It's just like what you have to do. Do what you have to do, honestly.
While this McDonald's is making waves because it's the first one we know of in the city that's doing this, some people out here say they would support other retailers if they decide to do the same.
I'll be supported because they're a bother. They don't know how to behave.
A feeling that may make the door policy at this McDonald's food for thought for other retailers in the city. In Flatbush, Brooklyn, Arthur Sheehan, Fox.
You know what? Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna give you guys my honest thoughts and my honest opinions. Now I have two different opinions on this. I'll say this, man. I think that it's a good idea. I think that this McDonald's, and you know what? I'll take it a step further. I think that a few McDonald's need to implement this. The one that's near me by Barclays Center, also in Flatbush, but this one right here is in East Flatbush. The one on Barclay by Fulton in Flatbush, that one also needs to implement this same policy, 18 and under. But I'll say this, right? This particular McDonald's is actually across the street from Brooklyn College. It's right next door to BBQ's, as I mentioned. Blink is on the other side. Popeyes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Rite Aid was across the street. And there's a few places, other places over there. I think Target is across the street as well, where people can work. Young teens can work, and people that's 18, 19 years old, they may be affected by this. People that work in that area that may be taking their breaks, they may be affected by this policy. So I don't know how that's going to work. I think it's also going to affect McDonald's as far as the income that's coming in. I believe a lot of that income do come from the young adults that is working in that area. And I trust me, BBQs is one of those areas. I'm not sure how many people is 18, 19 years old that's working in BBQs, but I do know BBQs does hire a lot of young ladies in that area. And Target is another place that likes to hire young adults to help start their careers and start their work journeys and things like that. So I don't know. This one right here is a tricky one. And another thing I'll say, my daughter just started recently going to McDonald's on her own, and she's 15. And I know a lot of people, yeah, she's young, but I meet my daughter usually at the train station when she's coming from school. So she'll stop at McDonald's before she get on the train. And if they implement this everywhere, then she may have to meet me just to go to McDonald's. So yeah, but I don't have a problem with that. I definitely don't have a problem with trying to keep these kids safe, keep the customers safe. As the young girl mentioned, they jumped a security guard in this McDonald's. And you know what? This McDonald's, actually, I'm going to pull something up for you guys. Hold on one second. Let me pull something up. A shooting at McDonald's on Flatbush and Nostrand. Now, this was 13 years ago. Now, I don't know if this kid survived. This was posted by, I believe, the New York Daily News. Yeah, this was posted by New York Daily News, so I'm pretty sure if this was a fatal incident, they would have blurred it out. But you don't see any bleeding. You don't see anything like that. You don't see the kid. He actually rolls out of the camera. So I'm going to go ahead and play this footage, but this is also the same area. This is where BBQ's is at, and this is where the Popeyes is now. This used to be, I believe, White Castle's back in the day when I remembered it. But yeah, let me go ahead and play this video for you guys and show you another reason why I think that keeping teens out of there. And this is a group of teens. Keep in mind, this is a group of teens. But I'm not sure when this happened. I believe this was like early morning, going to school time, or during after school time. Now, as you can see, there's a group of young school kids right here, just lollygagging along. These are young kids. Another kid walking with their book bags on. A bunch of kids walking with their book bags on. Now, you see this kid in the white. He comes to the door first, and he reaches in his... Let me go ahead and pull it back just a little bit so you guys can see. He reaches and pulls something out, and he's going to hand it to somebody, as you can see. Let's get it and show it again. He pulls something out. Now, the kid with the red jacket that's walking up, he's going to walk in there and get something from him. And just as this kid gets to the door, he's going to reach out, stick out his arm, and start firing at this kid right here. Now, the first shot, he shot directly at his head, but he missed and he grazed him, and he starts rolling away. And I believe he shot multiple times after that, but I don't know. I believe he was in critical condition, but I haven't heard any updates on this story to let you know if he survived or if he didn't. But let me get him play this video. So he ends up rolling off the camera, and yeah, that's pretty much the rest of the footage. Is just gonna be the block is empty after that. But yeah, this is the same exact McDonald's, man. This is the same exact McDonald's that this happened in. So this McDonald's has a history of violence, has a history of a bunch of kids just hanging out in there. So I don't know. I'm pretty, like I said, I'm with it. I'm not against it. I do think that they do need a policy and, probably more security. And they said that there's going to be more a police presence around there. So I don't know. We'll see how that works out. But I think that, yeah, man, Flatbush and Fulton, your days is numbered. They probably coming for you next. There's a few places in Brooklyn they may be coming for next, but Flatbush in Fulton, I definitely think they may be coming for you guys next. But I don't know. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comment. If y'all from Brooklyn, do you think this should be implemented in your hood? I know some spots that's, Utica in, what's that, Clarkson? What's that, Fulton in Washington, Vanderbilt? I'm just saying there's a few spots that got security but may need more security or a police presence or a policy implemented. But you guys let me know what you think, man. If you're from Brooklyn, you guys let me know what you think. Do you want this in your hood? Do you think it'll help? If you're young, if you're 18 and younger, and you stumbled upon this video, excuse me, let me know how you feel about that. I just burped. I don't know how. I'm sorry about that. But if you're 18, 19, and 20, and you work in this area and you work in these areas, let me know what you guys think. And also, I wonder how McDonald's is going to treat the employees that's 18, 19 that have to come there. So I'll keep you guys updated with this story as much as I can. But you guys let me know what you think, man. I love to hear from y'all. Make sure you hit that like button and that share button. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you stuck around through this whole entire video, that subscribe button, man. Gonna take that with you, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Stay safe.